What's good, YouTube Nation? Cody Ballard back today, bringing you guys another blitzing concept in NCAA 14. This is something we used, and I think we've already broken down the formation. But today we're going to be taking a look at the dime normal. We're only going to be taking a look at a specific play. This play is very important, and you need the blitz angles for the play to work correctly. Now the play is DB blitz, and you can also use DB Blitz 2, and I think that's all you can use for this blitz setup. The way the blitz works is you need you see that blitz angles the DBs are on. That's kind of what you need to make this blitz. So we're going to come out in the DB blitz, and this play is so needed. It's so essential to playing this game, at least to understand it. Now, as we know, it's very difficult to get pressure in this game. Actually, most people think it is. It's definitely very difficult to get pressure in this game without committing a lot to it. Excuse me, to getting a lot to it. Now, the tip I broke down earlier, all I did was I slid my dudes in, I think, and snapped the ball, and you see you get double heat. Problem with this pressure setup was it's very simple to do because you just call the play. I mean, that's all you do. You call come out. You're like, yep, I'm gonna come out. I got six. I'm sending 6. I get 2 free every time, and that's something very very similar to what Problem over the EA Sport or the Virgin Games Madden Challenge did last year. Brought a lot of pressure. Anyways, what I'm trying to get, my point is if you slid your line to the left here, so we're gonna slide protection by hitting L2 on PlayStation 3 or L trigger on Xbox, and if you do this, slide protect to the left here, you're going to see the pressure only gets one guy free. Now this is essential to understand. If you are Calhoun County actually brought this to my attention, is if you are a guru of Madden or you play Madden competitively, you're going to block your running back, you're going to try to pick up pressure in certain ways. And one thing that Calhoun County kind of noted to me was he wanted me to kind of break it down in a little bit more of a easy to understand way if they block their running back and kind of work out of that, not just showing a blitz that gets 2 free. We want to show you why you need 6 versus 5. Okay, so anyways, now we're going to come out and end the play, and we're going to show you the play the way I break it down now. Slide protection to the left. What I wanted to actually show you here. The reason that we can't use this is because when they slide to the left, like I said, it picks up you only get 1 free, and when you're setting 6, you're trying to get 2 free. And you see, because when we block a running back, now the blitz is picked up, and now we have time to make a read. Okay, so the important part of this is to understand what we need to improve, and now we're going to work on it. Okay, so real quick, I'm just going to punt the ball though, because I don't want to do a safety and then have to go through all that. But essentially, what we're going to be now, what we're going to try to do is now we're going to try to be able to get double-sided pressure, even if the opponent slides his line to one side of the field. That's kind of the key. We're trying to get the pressure to come in, even if they slide protect to the left or the right. Okay. So we're going to go into that right now. Both sides have dime normal, so we're fine. We don't have to punt the ball back to ourselves because it doesn't really matter what team you're using. This is an essential concept to learn. So dime normal, it's got the same plays. We're just going to come out in like a shot in the normal set. So normal, curl combo. And we're going to come out in the DB blitz. And now what we're going to do today is break down a couple of other ways to run it as well. So if we don't think our opponent's going to block the running back, and we're going to come out, we're going to base the line, we're going to press, we're going to spread our line, and then we're going to put Atkins here on a quarterback contain. We're going to put, which Atkins is the left of screen defensive tackle. Then we're going to put the right of screen defensive tackle on a contain, the right of screen end on a contain. Then we're going to slide in Gibbons, and then we're going to put Miller in a zone of our choice. And now you see we're only sitting 5 guys at the line, and you see we're going to get pressure from our defensive back off the edge. Very clean, no very difficult setups into it, and we also get a contain on the back edge in case the quarterback rolls out. Okay, you see that. Now, one of the things that was brought to my attention was if they slide their line to the left or to the right, um, you know, how does that affect blitzes this year? In my opinion, that is something that you guys always will need to be doing. You need to slide your line. You need to mess around with your line adjustments because it can pick up some of the less intense blitzes. Can be picked up by that. Now, this blitz is kind of iffy. Sometimes it gets picked up, but sometimes I've had times where it doesn't. Sometimes it does. It's just kind of random. But same exact setup, and I gotta slide my dude in. And the key is getting them to pick up Moss before they pick up Gibbons. That's the key. So we're gonna slide our line to the left here, and as you see, we still get the pressure free off the edge. We just got an infinity engine. But yeah, we get the pressure in. That's the key. So even when they slide their line to the left, when we set up this play, it still works. And the reason for that is, let me get my charger. But the reason for that is because of the contain that we place that defensive tackle on. Excuse me for 1 second, guys. I'm going to have to move my setup a little closer to the television, so I'm going to take a quick 3-second pause. Okay, so now that we understand why we were able to, or why the blitz was getting picked up, was because of the blitz angle. We'll actually show you here because this is important for you guys to learn this. So the blitz was getting picked up when we slid our line to the left side of the field because of this right here. If you pay attention, when we spread the line out, you see that Atkins is crashing to the. Man, this demo, we gotta get in practice mode. Man, I'm losing it. I gotta go to Madden 13 practice mode just to get off this game for bits of. Oh man, no, the demo is kind of frustrating though because it's a full game. There's no like practice mode in the demo, which is unfortunate. Which I think that'd be a nice feature. I think you would see a ton more people play a demo if it had practice mode. Anyways, coming out and pay attention to the left of screen defensive tackle on this play. So baseline press, spread line, and then take a look at the defensive tackle. You see he's pinching in, he's crashing in. When we slide our line to the left, the center is able to pick that up. Okay, so now the cool part is we can do the same thing from the right side of the field. So like if in a situation like this, we're on the short side of the field here, we'll put Gibbons in the zone. We'll contain everybody on the line of scrimmage except for the defensive end on the right. And then we're going to slide in Miller, and here he comes right off the edge, coming clean, and the quarterback just break that tackle. That just happened, but yeah, you see that. So now, obviously, what happens if we slide the line to the right? It's the same thing as we slide the line to the left. Is what will happen is most times it will come in. I have encountered like a couple flukes, but I think it was because I put the dude on contain too soon. You want to wait. You want to do the contains after the D-line sets up. Like, you don't want to come out and start adjusting them. You want to come out and you want to adjust your DBs first, I would say. So, let's get to the DB blitz. Baseline press, spread line, that's done. And then when you see them get their hands on the line, then you can start adjusting them. And so that's there, that's there. Put the dude on contain, slide the dude in. Slide our line to the right here. And as you see, the pressure that time got picked up. Like I said, it's kind of fluky with the sliding of the line. What this means is you need to, I think it's more consistent to the left. So I would definitely establish the left side pressure so you have your opponent trying to slide his line left. Okay. But it doesn't mean that, it can't work to the right. Here, I'm going to run it one more time, and I'll guarantee you it probably works. It seems like every now and then it gets picked up when you slide line, but it's not like a ridiculous amount. It's more like an 85% success rate to the right side of the field when they slide their line. But if they don't slide their line, you're good. 100%. Contain, slide in, slide our line to the right. And there you see that time we come clean. I promise you guys, we slid our line to the right that time. And we came in. So it's just kind of random. Like I said, it's about 85% success rate. So that's pretty reliable, I think. But I would definitely try to establish the right or the left side pressure. Now, now comes the main part I want to talk about this video is the double pressure. Double pressure from this formation is it's sending 6, you get 2 free, which is essential, but we're going to mix in everything that we learned from the first 2 blitzes. Now what we learned was that using the contains on the back edge to occupy the lineman and still be able to cover the quarterback if he scrambled was essential. But if we're bringing two-way pressure, we're not going to be able to use those contains. So we're going to spread our line out. We're going to baseline press, of course, first, though. Spread our line out, and then once they get on the line of scrimmage, we're going to put our 2 defensive tackles on contains, slide in our dudes here, and snap the ball. You're going to see we're going to come clean, two-way pressure. Oh, shoot. I must have lined that dude up wrong. Take a look at the replay here. Hopefully it's not going to show me that other side though. It seemed what's it called? When you slide the dudes in, make sure they're on the line of scrimmage. You want to I usually run them off sides a little bit because that happens right there. What'll happen is the angle of the blitz. You need that DB blitz angle to be coming in. See, like when I backed him up, what happened was he came in on the guard. So what you need him to do is you need to make sure he's like right here. When he's back, then it's more of it's not only is it delayed pressure, he's going to come in about this area of the field. And if he comes in on this area of the field, that's when the center can get over there. So that's why we have to make sure that he is on the edge of the line. Same thing over here. I think it's even more important on this side of the field. Because as you see, the blitz angle to the left of screen end is way less as exaggerated as Manning is. Put both dudes on contains here. Now, you see, now we get the double side pressure, and it's coming hot. Okay, so now we got it. Now we got our set up. So now the purpose of that, the reason you need to know how to use double pressure, is if the opponent blocks a running back, then you're still going to get a free runner at the quarterback. That's the key. We can now beat our opponent's chess match of blocking running back. Now that's his answer to stop pressure. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna block my running back, just stop pressure. And the cool part is, when we send this double hedge, you see, even if they block the running back, it's not gonna get. Oh, did we mess up again on that? I think we messed up again on that sliding in thing. Yep, because if that tackle's so tender, I'll have to look at that and see if we can't make that a little bit more automatic, so it's not so dependent upon where you place your defensive back. Because as you saw there, I think usually when we try to set that up so fast, sometimes we forget to slide that dude in, and when we forget to slide that dude in at the right point of a intersection, that's when your issues will come with this blitz. I guarantee that. Anyway, let's make sure we get him in right this time. So you want to get him off the line. When he's backed off, that's when he screws up. You got to get him right there. That's important. And then move this dude in. Then now, if your opponent blocks the halfback to the right, now you see we're going to come free off the left. Okay. So, and then one other thing I wanted to show was if opponent blocks a running back to the right and slides his line to the left, we're still going to come free. At least I hope to do. Make sure you're sliding your dudes in, and make sure you guys master that before the game comes out, because I don't want to hear. This blitz is very easy to set up, and shout out to my phone for letting you guys know it's here. But where you're going to go wrong is when you bring this dude right back here. Make sure you run him off the line of scrimmage. It's so important to this blitz. So here, we're going to block our running back, and we're going to slide our line to the left. And as you see, it's still coming off the left screen edge. So, very crucial. And very, very good information. Now, how to pick this blitz up if you really wanted to. If you really wanted to pick this blitz up, one thing that I think, the first thing I would start doing is changing it up a little bit. Now, as you notice, the right side is very tender. The left side's pretty much automatic. The right side is the tender spot of this blitz. So what I would start doing here is I would just flip this setup so we get the running back on the left side of the field. and blocking, slide line to the right, and now you see it will still come in off the right, but as you noticed earlier, guys, sometimes it gets picked up on that side of the field. And now if you really wanted to pick this up, if you had no quick reads, you had to get the ball out quick, or you couldn't get the ball out quick enough, then here's how you pick up this blitz. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to commit an extra blocker to this blitz. So, see, we have a tight end on the line of scrimmage. So what we're going to do to pick this blitz up is we're going to put our halfback on a blocking route and our tight end on a block. We're going to motion our halfback out to the left side of the field here, and we're going to snap it right about there. And now, as you see, this blitz is picked up, and now we have time to make a read and throw the ball. So the lovely part about this DB blitz, though, is a lot of people won't be doing that. A lot of people won't be blocking 7, unless you're Calhoun County. Shout out to Calhoun County. A lot of people won't be blocking 7, so you can use this blitz to really scheme around it and use it to perfection in this game. So anyways, guys, hopefully you appreciated this video. Like I said, this is kind of a little bit more in-depth breakdown of what we already broke down earlier from the dime normal, and I think you guys need to be doing what I would do with this is I would have the DB Blitz 2 in my audibles, so I could come out in the man, and then if it, I could come out and I could be like, all right, I'm gonna switch to zone on you, and when you switch to zone, I would run, one side, of course, first, and you got a cover 2 sing zone look, which is a nasty zone, by the way, and coming freeze. So it's the same setup, it's just from zone. So that's cool. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you checking out this video. Make sure to leave a like rating below if you liked the video. Make sure to also leave a comment below if you had any questions, comments, or concerns about the video or anything NCAA Madden related, or if it's related to our channel as a whole here. Also, one other thing real quick, guys, if you guys enjoyed this content and you would like to see more Madden 13 or NCAA 14 or ultimately Madden 25 content, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. It's going to allow you to be notified whenever we get a video up. Also, guys, if you guys are on the lookout for NCAA 14 tips, please make sure to check out this YouTube channel daily. We will be uploading daily videos, daily posts on how to improve in the NCAA 14 game, so that when the game comes out in a couple weeks, you'll be ready to take down the competition. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We have a full offensive scheme coming out for you guys soon out of the Oregon Ducks playbook. It will be processing tonight. We'll take it probably a couple of hours at least, and then it will be up for you guys. It's going to be a full breakdown of the Chip Kelly offense. Well, what I see in a Chip Kelly type offense. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. We'll see you guys tomorrow with the Oregon offensive playbook, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe if you liked what you saw. Also leave a like below. Other than that, guys, we'll see you guys later.